When I first realized that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, I did not think that I had enough. I didn't think that I was ready. And I thought that I needed more. I needed more equipment, I needed a different space, I needed more information. And so what I did was I purchased courses on business, because I knew that those two things would go together. I waited for the appropriate space. I researched more, created more spreadsheets, created more worksheets, and all these different things. And I developed myself more. I needed more before I was ready to do this. And ultimately, I spilled water on my laptop, and everything that I worked on was destroyed. And that kind of broke my heart a bit, because I worked a lot. I had a lot on that laptop, and it wasn't just for this YouTube channel. I didn't end up getting more equipment. It was always something. It was always a reason why. I had everything that I needed to get all the things I thought I needed. But I didn't do it. Why is that? And as a matter of fact, at this time, everything that I had then, I have right now, with the exception of a couple things that aren't even necessary. So here I am making these YouTube videos without all the things that I thought that I needed. So what was I waiting for? And how did that affect me mentally? How did that affect me emotionally? How did that affect me on a spiritual level? We do not have to wait to do the things that we love to do the things that we want to do. And your mind will convince you that you must wait. As soon as you say it's so, that's what it becomes. But imagine your mind having as many thoughts that it does within even the frame of a minute. You might think, I'll do it now, I won't do it now, I will do it now, I won't do it now, I will do it now, I won't do it now. 1,000,000 times over within a single minute. So this is a very polarizing experience. And it could be mentally draining. It could cause fatigue within different layers of the body. So addressing those things is helpful, right? Why do I feel like I need more? I didn't really question that at that time. I just simply declared it, and I thought it was like that, and that's what it was. Your thoughts are very powerful. And in light of the chaos that is occurring right now, in LA, in the closest proximity to where I am, I would like to say that your mind is very powerful. And you can create beauty in respect to all things. What made me really want to express that in this video was that I'm very mindful of the way that I engage with my social media, so I will share with you a couple of the ways that I go about that. You know how when you go in a certain section, it gives you all those little squares and then you can select whatever one you want to engage with? I'm aware of what kind of content is appearing. And for the most part, I have primarily different kinds of workouts or different kinds of training form, things of that nature, or I have different foods like alkaline, electric foods. I have cats. I love the big cats. And little quotes, things of that nature. So it is very easy for me to identify what I do not want in my field. And it's really easy for me to identify what does not belong. What does not align with the trajectory that I'm going in my life in terms of the way I'd like to develop myself and exist within this vessel. So if I see anything that is not in alignment, I don't even look at it. I do my best to just look away. And I only click with the ones that are relevant. I do little speed runs, do the things that I feel will help me develop. And I suppose in light of all of the chaos that has been occurring here in this country, I came across something that was, easily identifiable as something that I usually don't engage with. And that was some kind of Simpsons prophecy. Like, the Simpsons prophesied this disaster and like, oh my God. And it really got me thinking, like, how many people observe that and really truly believe in that? Who really truly believe, like, oh my God, yes, like, it's true. The Simpsons knew all along. If you give your energy, your thought, your belief to something, enough thought, enough belief, it's going to materialize. And if you affirm that after the fact, you can imagine what result may occur, what that might result in. So why would we utilize our gift in such a way? Why would we do that? Just as much as you can create terrible things with your thoughts, you can also create beautiful things. And when you release resistance in real time, as I was expressing in my last video, you can come into the awareness within the moment that you are engaging with a thought process that is harmful or potentially harmful, not only to yourself, but to others. I mean, maybe not everybody is thinking that way or feels that way within themselves, and I understand that. But it is possible. Ever think that? Ever felt like creating and materializing that? More of that? As much of that as humanly possible? Our bodies are naturally existing in love and existing in balance and existing in harmony. So this is benefiting you. And in some cases, like I always share with you guys here, it is not the appropriate time for that. Actually, it would create more harm than good. But even working from that space, you can move appropriately onto your desired result. So be very mindful of how powerful your mind is, whether you are aware of it or not. This is a message of empowerment. Create beautiful things. Create best case scenarios. And with the awareness that what you think is good for you might not be good for another person. With the awareness that there is good and bad consequences for every good and bad thing. That is all, my friends.
Always 2 steps ahead.